Delectable, Dr. Nengi. But I'll be serious. Right. Tell us your full name, Mr. Nengi, and the class you'll be taking, please.
Okay, so my name is Akoko Nengi. So they can call me Mr. Nengi. The name of my school is Golden Citadel International School. So I'll be teaching mathematics today, and the topic is time. And
what class?
Grade 2. Okay. And my specific objectives are, by the end of the lesson, the learner should be able to identify the differences between the hour and the minute hand in an analog clock. And by the end of the lesson, the learner should be able to tell time to the hour by themselves using the analog clock.
Okay, so I think you just need to get your slides up, get your time working, and we're about to make a start.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We have the real thing. Right, so if you set your time, Mr. Nengi, top, reset it, start it, boom, boom, again, we're good to go.
Hello my nice friends, and welcome to another fun class. Are you excited to be in school today?
Yes!
If you're excited to be in school today, I want to give me a sound clap. Alright, so I want you all to take your learning position. If I say take your learning position, you say taken. Take your learning position.
Taken.
Good job. So I know you're wondering what's on your table, right? So I want you to look at it closely and tell me what you think they are. Can you
This looks like a clock.
A clock. Good job. Okay, Ola, can you tell me what you have on the table? Oh!
This is the real version of it.
All right. Okay, Mary, can you tell me?
This looks like candles telling the time.
Wow, good job. Give yourself a sound clap. Good. Now, I know you've been wondering what these are, but can I tell you something interesting? They tell time. Like, these are not the things you used to see in your homes, right? Can you mention the things you see in your homes that can tell time?
The wall clock.
The wall clock, good.
My wristwatch.
Your wristwatch, good job. So those things you just mentioned right now are the modern ways you can tell time. But the things in front of you are used to tell time in those days of your grandfathers, your great-grandfathers that still live to. And this will bring us to our topic for today. Time. Now, there are two ways we can tell time. We can tell time in the analog way and in the digital way. But I also have one question to ask you. Based on the things you just mentioned, the one you use to telling time in your home, which one do you think is the best one you can use to telling time? Can you try?
Digital.
Digital? Okay. Well, let me tell you something. Is your wall clock. The clock is the best way you can use in telling time. Now, look closely. Can you tell me something about this wall clock? What can you tell me about what the wall clock that you can see?
I can see two hands,
Okay.
one longer than the other.
Good job. Give yourself a sound clap. Now in a clock, an analog clock, which is this one, and this here is your digital clock. But for this class, we're going to focus on the analog clock. Now your analog clock has two hands, the long hand and the short hand. Now the short hand is the hour hand, and the numbers you see here are also the hour numbers. But the long hand here is the minute hand. Now when you want to say the time is o'clock, it means that this your short hand, being the hour hand, must be facing any of these numbers. But your minute hand must be facing your 12 for it to be o'clock. Let me give you an example. Now we can see that our hour hand is facing what number?
6.
And your minute hand is facing what number?
12.
So say the time is what?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. Good job. What if I put my minute hand in 2 and my hour hand in 6? Is it 6 o'clock?
Not quite.
Why so?
Because the big hand has
12.
shifted from the 12.
Good job. So for you to have o'clock, your minute hand must be facing where? 12. All right. So this will bring us to a fun game. Are you ready for a fun game?
Yes.
Okay, so I want you to have this. Also want you to have this. Okay. So now I'm going to sing a song. And when I tell you to tell me the time, you tell me hip hop is, if it's 2 o'clock, you tell me 2 o'clock. Okay? Hip hop. Hip hop. What says the time?
2 o'clock.
You say hip hop is 2 o'clock. Okay, so we're going to play a competition. The first person to get it right will shout hip hop is 2 o'clock. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Good to
All
go.
right, go. 1, 2, 3, go. What says the time is 8 o'clock?
Hip hop.
is
It's
8
8
o'clock.
No, you're going to show me 8 o'clock on your.
Oh,
Yes. Okay.
wow.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Hip hop. The time is 8 o'clock.
Hip hop.
Is
It's
8
8
o'clock. Good job. Let's go. Hip hop is 2 o'clock.
Hip hop, it's 2 o'clock.
Good job. Let's go one more time.
You get it there?
Hip hop is 5 o'clock.
Hip hop, it's 5 o'clock.
Good job. Give yourself a darling clap.
Oh, that was fun.
There you go. Nice
A lot of
melody.
fun.
Let's start with you, please, Dr. Christie.
Mr. Nengi, always wowing us every time. The topic is appropriate for the class. The introduction was okay. The communication, fantastic. Connecting with students, we were there for you and you were there for us.
Yeah.
And time management, very apt. I was wondering, there are 2 of the things that you didn't touch, and I would have loved to see clock, the clock.
It's for the other students that are not here in class. They were absent today.
Very good response.
Wonderful, beautiful, excellent.
Thank you, Dr. Christie. Mrs. Arofi.
Well done, Mr. Nengi. Well done. Very enjoyable lesson, as usual. I wished I was 6 years old again for being in your class. Well done. I love the high quality resources. I mean, you must have really taken your time to prepare all of this. This is well thought out. And then I also love the evidence of class culture, because you have all these little things, single clap,
Amazing.
darling clap,
Yeah.
it's part of a culture that you would have sort of created in your classroom that is an amazing way to manage the children's behavior, keep their attention, keep them inspired to learn. There's no child in your class who will not benefit from all of that, so well done.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Mr. Arofi. Thank you, Mr. Nengi. I've been looking forward to seeing you. I can't lie. I think I've mentioned your name like 2 or 3 times. I think I've mentioned your name too. I can't wait for you to come in. And that's not a bias. That's just because the way you present a lesson, the way you go about your business, there's just a joie de vivre. You know, it's just lively, it's entertaining. And you see, if anyone, because every now and again you come across some teachers and you'd say to them, and I probably fell into that category in the early part of my teaching. You'd probably say I was stingy with my praise. You know, you'd have to be jumping off the wall, you know, jumping off the roof for me to give you praise almost. You'd be like, yeah, I'm expecting you to do that. But with time, you know, you've got to encourage at every step. And all this, your darling clap, a big round clap, a big, yeah. And all the songs you come up with, which are melodious, which are harmonious. Because you see, some people come up with songs, and I'm not going to say anything about the songs. But it's always good to have this, because hip hop, I'll probably be waking up. Yeah, in fact, I'll probably be doing this with my young 2-year-old at some stage. You know, so thank you very much for sharing with us. If I was to quibble, well, before I go into my little quibble, let me speak about Dell's Cone of Learning. Are you aware of Dell's Cone of Learning? Just to take it away, Dell is spelt D-A-L-E. It's after Edgar Dell. And I think this schema came up in the 50s. And it's about how people would be able to recall after 2 weeks, after 2 months. So you see, the way you go about your business, the way you go about your teaching, your students are going to remember. They're going to remember you doing your little dance. They're going to remember you doing your little song. They're going to remember. It's the darling clap that would also remember. That would get them to remember, what they were doing that earned them that darling clap. So thank you for doing that. My little quibble is you were saying the big hand is facing. What other word could you have used? What other word, it's probably starting with a P, that I would have wanted you to use? Voila. There you go. Yeah, something more for your armory now. Thank you very much. Do you have a question for us?
Not really, I just have a balloon for all of you.
Oh, we like balloons as well. Yes.
Oh, the hip hop.
Hip hop. Thank you very much,
Thank you.
Mr. Nengi.
And you are not from this environment, and yet you still went out to get all of this.
Yeah, I'm impressed.
Where are you from?
River State.
PH.
Port
Well, thank you, yeah. Wonderful, wonderful,
Where
wonderful.
did you get that?
I made it from Port Harcourt before coming here.
Okay, so he really prepared well.
You think they
Well
don't have
done.
shops in Port Harcourt?
Which school?
Well done.
Golden Citadel International School.
Credit to your
Well
school,
done. Well done.
to your state, to Nigeria. You're on the global stage, man.
Thank you so
Thank you very much.
Teacher me, my teacher, my